Okay, partner. Good evening. Kumusta?
Good evening!
Good evening,
Happy link pa
partner.
rin ah.
Kumusta? Yung guest natin ngayong gabi from DLSU, standout ng DLSU, no? Siya ngayon yung pambato ngayon for the upcoming PFL ng Stallion Laguna FC. Pero bago natin siya papasukin, partner, okay? Kumustahin po natin lahat ng mga viewers ng Football Life. Good evening po sa inyo lahat. Andito po kami para magatid sa inyo ng kwentong football at kwentong buhay.
Kwentong buhay.
So bago po tayo magsimula, magpapasalamat po tayo sa Decathlon Alabang for the partnership at sa Football Life with Nemesis Football Academy. Ayan. So para po sa lahat na nanonood ng Football Life, huwag niyo pong kalimutan i-like and follow yung page namin, pati na rin yung Football with Decathlon. Okay? Siyempre yung replays ng mga videos mapapanood nyo sa Coach Mike TV and Aris TV. Ayan. Okay? So, partner, papasukin na natin yung guest natin, ha?
Yes. Share muna ako. Ikaw magkamusta ha?
Mukhang nasa gimikan si ano eh. So sa mga nanonood sa Football Life, pwede po kayong magtanong, no? Pwede niyo pong i-share itong videos natin para marami pong makapanood ng interview natin from Nathan Alquiros from Stallion Laguna FC. Yan. Good
Good evening,
evening.
guys.
Good evening, Nathan.
Good evening,
Kumusta?
coaches. Okay naman po. Kayo po,
Anong balita? Kumusta
wala
ka?
naman. Ganun pa rin. Training,
Mukhang,
training.
mukhang fit na fit ah. Ready ka na ba for the upcoming PFL?
Ready, ready na. Excited na maglaro.
Yun oh.
Nakakamiss na talaga. Tagal na.
Yun nga eh. So, gaano katagal lang kayo pero bago tayo pumunta sa preparation nyo, no? Gusto ko muna namin kumustahin, no? Ikaw mismo, yung family mo, tapos ngayong pandemic, kumusta naman?
Okay naman po as of now. Siyempre, sa bahay lang. Most of the time sa bahay lang. Tapos, siyempre, staying safe lang naman. Tapos, kain ng maayos. Konting exercise. So, okay naman yung family ko.
Wala namang
As
na
of now, yeah.
wala namang naapektuhan nung itong virus na to during this
Wala
pandemic.
naman. Health-wise, wala naman po. Lahat healthy.
So, saan ka ngayon? Kasi sabi mo wala ka sa bahay.
Oh, actually nasa bahay ako ng parents ko, eh.
Okay.
Ngayon, bumisita ako.
Okay. So, after na saka ka makakabiyahe. Yon. Thank you for being with the Football Life. Yan. So, kailan yung start ng PFL? Nathan?
Nag-watch to watch.
Nandiyan,
Problema yung signal niya.
nandiyan ata siya.
Ako sa internet, medyo
Ayan,
di ko lang na di ko
Oo.
na-catch. Ayan, bumalik na po.
Ayan, okay na. Ayun. So, yung time na to na pandemic, no, syempre medyo hindi okay, pero yung preparation nyo tuloy-tuloy pa rin, no? Anong adjustment mo, ikaw mismo?
Well, ako mismo from first of all, from quarantine to training, ah, yun, adjustment ulit yun. Ah, ah, yun nga, so matagal yun yan, yung match fit ako hanggang per na. So, kasi lang namin makukuha yun. Pero technical wise, yung touches sa ball, medyo maganda ng naka-adapt.
Okay na?
Yan, okay na.
Naglalag pa rin tayo?
Hello? Nakuha
Medyo,
niyo ba? Nakuha niyo?
medyo okay na. Yan, okay na. Bumalik na. Ayun. So, Nate, meron ba tayong ine-expect kasi may parang may pumasok sa ano natin eh. So, si Finn McDaniel ba yung
Yes, yes, yes. Teammate. New signing namin yan sa Stallions actually.
okay, so teammate mo to ha, papasukin natin.
Yes, yes.
Sige, sige. Yan. Ano ba to? Foreigner ba to, Nate?
Galing sa US.
Nako,
Pero Pinoy, half
pero English ba to o
English nyo,
Tagalog?
English nyo.
Ayun, sabi,
Duduguin tayo nito.
akala ko makakalusot na tayo.
Representative
Wala
ba to
kasi si
ni
Cap
Balot?
ngayon eh.
Yan yung ano.
Yan na yung kapalit niya.
Yes, yeah. Hello.
Hi, how are you?
Do you speak Tagalog?
No.
Oh no, oh no.
No, sorry.
No,
Now you know.
no. So, how are you, Finn? So we call you.
I'm, yeah, Finn's fine. I'm good. How are you?
Yeah. So actually, I'm Coach Mike of FUTBOLife, and here is my partner, Coach Aris.
Nice to meet
Hello,
you.
Finn.
Hi, nice to meet you.
Yeah. So where are you now?
Nice to meet
Where are you
you.
staying now, Finn?
Currently, I'm in Nuvali, in Carmona, in a place called Ridgeview Estates.
Oh, okay. So how are you during this pandemic, Finn?
During the pandemic, it was not too bad. It was pretty well lived. At the start of the COVID, I was in the United States, so less restriction there, and but I was safe the whole time. Able to work out. I have a home gym, so everything worked out pretty well. Coming over, very safe procedures. All the quarantining was great, and then here we are now.
Yes. So we wanted to ask Finn, no, because we asked Nathan about his family status. So there's nobody get the sickness from your family.
No, no one.
That's great. So when did you came in the Philippines to join the Stallions?
So I arrived in the Philippines September 11th, but around I'd say August, I was already in talks with Stallion to sign for them, and then I finalized the deal over social media afterwards, and then with Coach Ernie Neres.
Okay. How about you, Nathan? When did you sign for Stallion?
So, sa alam niyo, I've been with Stallions long time na. Siguro, I started 2012, I think, playing for Stallions, 2012. So, 8 years. May 8 years na with Stallions.
Nate, during that 8 year stint with Stallion, how do you come with your experience with the team? Now, from before, and then now that you're about to enter again the PFL. So, do you see any difference with your team right now?
Well, ako personally, from before, syempre before, ako one of the youngest before. So, ngayon, one of the eldest na. So, yung mga natutunan ko from the previous seniors na parang mga lessons or yung mga mentality of how to train and how to motivate the younger players, nagagamit ko na ngayon. So, with the new younger players, syempre lead by example yan, number one. Tapos, kailangan i-motivate mo lang talaga, pupush mo. So, yun madalas nadadala ko for now sa team.
Yun, malaking bagay yun.
Yes.
Kasi matagal-tagal ka na ngayon sa Stallion. Ikaw na yung... sorry.
Oo.
We have to speak English because we have our friend. Sorry. Sorry, because we wanted you to be part of the show, so you will understand that. So I will try my best, and my partner, he will try his best. We've been in an interview for...
No problem for me.
Okay, so we can do
Huh?
it.
I'm used to dollars, huh? That's my ambition. So, Coach Mike, let me do the introduction. So, first of all, welcome. Although we really plan to have Ruben or Balot, I know your team captain, Balot, because I used to play with him during my time. But then I think he is busy. Maybe he's busy with his other friends. So anyway, Nathan and Flint. What's your family name, Flint?
Finn McDaniel.
Finn,
Yeah.
Finn McDonald, McDaniel.
McDaniel.
McDaniel. Okay. So we'll be asking you alternate, ah. So maybe it's good we start with Nathan and then we go with you, Finn, so that our viewers, because most of our viewers here in our podcast, Football Life, are from the provinces. So we have coaches, players, and football fans also who are really excited to watch you guys this coming PFL. So we normally ask our guests to just share their story on football, on how they really started, when, where, for as long as you can remember, introduced football in your life. So ganun yung start, ano? So maybe Nathan can start. So we'll be asking Nathan for, let's say, 5 minutes to share his story on how he can remember kung paano ka nagsimula, no, on how you started playing football, so that our viewers can really know you better, because most of the players are in their houses. They really cannot go out. So it's good to hear from you. So Nathan, simulan mo siguro, ano, ikwento mo kung paano, sino nagpakilala ng football sa iyo. So and then sunod si Finn, and then we'll do follow-up questions. So Nathan, i-share mo naman sa Football Life viewers, ano, paano ka nagsimulang maglaro?
Okay. Sige po, Coach Aris. So nag-start ako mga 5 or 6 years old. Yung first na nag-push sa akin maglaro is yung father ko. So before kasi yung bahay, the house that we were living in, kasama yung lola at lolo ko. So may garden sila doon. So nung bata pa lang, naglalaro-laro na kami ng kapatid ko. Kilala niya rin si Tasha, naglalaro kami doon sa field. Kung ano-anong laro. So nasama na rin doon yung football. And then pagpasok ko sa school sa Southridge, so doon yung first experience ko talaga na maglaro ng football. Other players. So yung first mentor ko naman doon sa Southridge is si Coach Dolfo Alicante. So ever since I was young, siya na yung nag-guide sa akin yung mga proper technique, proper way to play football, and nag-motivate na rin sa akin na maglaro tuloy-tuloy. So from there on, more of sa school lang ako naglalaro with Southridge up to high school. Then high school, I was given some chances to play with the national team. So I was able to play with the under-19 team, fortunately, and the under-23 team for the SEA Games. And after that, yun na, napunta na ako sa Lasal, Lasal University for my collegiate football naman. So in my last year, umabot kami sa finals, pero we came up short lang, no? Pero it was a good experience rin, playing for Coach Hans. So madami rin ako natutunan from him.
So Nathan, before you continue with your college experience, kasi medyo gusto namin himayin yung experience nyo, ano, when you really played as a varsity. So I think we'll try to ask Finn. Hey Finn, how are you? So
Good, and yourself?
can we also ask and for you to share on how you started, or maybe
Yeah,
if you have the chance to, did you came here before you you were playing football in the country, or it's your first time here in the Philippines?
Right. So basically, I first started off my football journey at the age of 3. I think it's the most vivid memory I have that made me fall in love with the sport. It's just simple. My father, Clint McDaniel, was a coach, and his whole life
Oh,
coached my sisters. And I think one of the first memories I have is I was sleeping in his ball bag while he was training the whole team. So at that moment, I was always on the field. I always had a ball at my feet, and then it just became a passion, and I loved it. And then as I grew up, it just became more and more of something I wanted to do across my life. I played for one club team, Corinthians SC, out in California. Growing up, it was hard, easy because so much opportunity in the U.S. to grow and achieve so many statures in the sport. There's a lot of options across the country, so a lot of options to go, whether it's pro, semi-pro, um, NCAA Division 1 soccer. So there's a lot of options. I ended up playing collegiate soccer in the U.S. for California Baptist University down in California in Riverside. They were Division 1. It was a great team, great coach, Coach Co Michelson, and I'm very grateful. He was able to take me when I was only 17. He grew me up. He helped me adapt to a collegiate level, and at that point, I was getting closer and closer until last year. Recently, I had my first national team call up with the Sea Games roster for the under 22, and that was a true privilege and honor being able to come over here and represent the country that you know gave me an opportunity to be a player I am now.
wow. Coach Mike, so
Yes.
uh
Actually, partner, I was thinking of Finn if during that stint that you've played for our country, what is that memory treasured moment that you can share to us during that matches, the games?
Right. One of the greatest moments is you getting subbed on, and then all your dreams come true. It's surreal. You go from playing a collegiate environment in the U.S. where it's only hundreds, couple hundreds, 30s, 40s, but never something with a true atmosphere of like you feel at home. So being subbed on into the Sea Games with thousands of fans there is just surreal. And it was at that moment I knew that I could start living, I can prepare, and I'm ready for a future here in the Philippines. So I think it was at that moment I realized that how beautiful the sport is, and not only is the sport, but how beautiful our fans are here. So that was the surreal moment for me.
But I want to go straight to my colleague, Coach Ernie, no, because he's a very unique coach in our country, like right now, and he's a friend of mine. Um, Are you used to kind of style what my partner, Coach Ernie, do usually do? Because you've been in a different environment and now uh, you're in a new challenge with Coach Ernie. What can you share about his style of coaching?
Mike,
Ah, sorry. Na- Hello.
Dedication. It's how he's built himself up as a person and as a leader. And as a coach, it's just phenomenal. I think many people doubt sometimes what hard work can really do because everyone has a certain talent. But the way that you can pour your heart into something day in and day out, like Coach Ernie does on the field for us, is just impeccable. I believe that it's been shown with players like Nate, like Cap, Balot. I mean, there's just players that surround the team that just bleed what Ernie Nieres has taught. And I think in that mindset, it was a perfect choice for me why I wanted to be here.
How about you, Nathan? No, because you've been with Stallion for 8 years, right? So, in your stint with Stallion, so is there a change from the way Coach Ernie coached 8 years ago from the way he coached right now?
Um, Well, in terms of the motivating players and the fitness of the players, it's been the same. But tactically, he's adapted a lot, and he always tries to do something new, which can help the team, or he tries to adjust to the players that he has in what style he wants to play. But basically, the Stallion way has always been the same. Basically, it's more on our fitness, and that's how we revolve our game play around. We revolve it around our fitness and the counter attack style. So yeah, but in our training sessions, Coach Ernie adapts a lot of different styles for us so that we can adapt as well in the game.
Okay. So, partner, siguro we can try to rewind, no, from your stint with DLSU, no? Maybe you can share with the Football Life viewer
Sige.
your experience coming up from Southridge, moving up to the college level with Coach Hans.
Okay. Well, for me, it was very different. No, the trainings from high school to college was very different. The style, Coach Dolfo's style and Coach Han's style is very different. But I think that was the beauty of it. No, I was able to experience the best of both worlds. So Coach Dolfo more technical, Coach Hans more of a fitness-based style as well for his players. And so I was able to combine both naman. And then so going into college, technically, I would say na I was more sound than other players, but then I still had to catch up in the fitness, the mentality. The games it was a different environment. No? Mas gutom lahat sa collegiate games. It's a big thing here in the Philippines. Eh. So yun, at least experiencing that, and then I just adapted throughout the years. And as I became one of the seniors in the team, I had to adapt, motivating as well the younger players, and teaching them along the way. Just keep doing what I do, and hopefully they learn something from it, as well as me learning from the coach all throughout the years.
Okay, so based dun sa, kasi we've interviewed last time yesterday, Mariel, you have the same coach, no? Coach Hans. Um, ano yung approach niya sa inyo as a team? How do you react when it comes to his style of coaching? Siyempre, he's more of a vocal coach, very strong personality, straightforward. So, ikaw mismo as a player, na-shock ka ba? Kasi ako, alam ko si Coach Dolfo Alicante is more of hindi ganun style eh. Di ba? Tahimik eh. Or
Yeah, so yun
may
nga,
magkaiba.
sobrang magkaiba sila. So yeah, at first, syempre, medyo mabibigla ka. Pero if personally naman for me, like, if alam ko naman na binibigay ko lahat, every training, hindi naman ako sisigawan ni coach, diba? So if I'm just doing what I want to do, if I'm doing it properly, so okay na yun. Parang self-motivation ko na yun. So kahit sigawan ako, as long as I know I'm doing the right thing or what I think is the right thing, then parang everything should be okay naman. So hindi ko masyado inintindihan na sumisigaw si coach palagi. So I guess sa pagsisigaw niya, that's more of ano na rin, mental training na rin yun for players. Kasi parang syempre pag nasigawan ka, most players will take it personally eh. Pero you have to learn how to, especially young players will take it personally. But then you have to learn how to like understand where it's coming from and just continue playing.
Siguro it's better to ask you also directly, no? Kasi you are directly into Coach Hans umbrella kumbaga. Kasi meron ako mga players din from Don Bosco Makati na naging teammate mo. Si ewan ko kung naabutan ka ni Mayol at saka ni Talento, right? Si
Oh
Coach.
yes, yes. Naabutan ko po sila.
'Yon. So, syempre hindi ko rin alam when it comes to the other players if what are their approach? How did they parang accept yung culture na gano'n. Kasi ikaw, it's easy for you to say that it's more of the mental side, easily to adjust. Meron ka rin bang experience na meron you have a teammate who are parang shocked and then suddenly doesn't want to train anymore? May mga ganyan bang incident?
Yeah, meron po, coach. Nangyayari talaga yun.
Baka
May iba
pwede
talaga.
baka pwede mong
So
i-share
like,
'yon kasi siyempre yun yung ano eh, yun yung story behind, no? Kasi siyempre ikaw, the people watching Football Live should also understand there are different types of people, right? So possibly ikaw, you are
yeah,
able to adjust, you are able to kumbaga acclimatize eh, 'di ba? Kumbaga doon sa climate na ganun yung itsura nung yung coach mo, very strict, very straightforward. Tapos somebody will come in and then cannot adjust if fast, di ba? So how do you do you have 'di ba? Do you have a moment na kinausap mo sila, you talk to them and give them advice or parang you are not parang wala kang nagawa pero nakita mo na lang siya.
so yes, Coach Mike, nangyayari nga yun. Personally, wala akong masyadong ma-remember na binibigyan ko naman ng advice yung player na, let's say, na bugbog talaga sa sigaw ni Coach Hans or nung ibang coach. Pero um, as a team, so all the teams I played with as a team, so kung may coach na very vocal nga, as a team, you already try to support not just me, but then everyone in the team tries to support yung, let's say, kung may nafe-feel kami, may player na down, iso-support na namin yan. Lalo na pag alam na namin na very vocal yung coach. So, kasi parang ibabalance namin yan eh. So, kung sobrang vocal na yung coach, as a player, let's say now, as one of the senior players, hindi mo na kailangan dagdagan pa yung pagsigaw sa player. Pwede mo gawin is like, i-support mo na lang siya, motivate mo pa,
Meron
let him try to understand na parang that's part of the coach's job nga.
so Nate, meron din
So
bang
yun, as a team, tulungan talaga.
yes, yes. Actually, maganda yung sinabi mo, no? Yung tulungan, no? I mean, kayo na yung nag-a-adjust, no? Kumbaga, nandun sa side na nabibingin na dun sa setup na gano'n, kayo naman, ano na lang, parang tap na lang, talaga push forward na lang.
Ah,
Yung moment ba na yan, meron bang scenario na talagang umalis, yung talagang hindi nakayanan, tapos nag-stop na?
wala naman. Nakakausap pa rin naman namin. Pati konting motivation lang, konting bonding, tapos makakalimutan na rin yan.
Yon. Ano yung naalala mo na
Okay.
partner, may tatanong, ano yung naalala mo maganda, Nathan, no, na-encounter mo nung time na nagko-coach si Coach Hans? Ikaw mismo as a player, ano yung pinakamagandang experience mo sa kanya?
Generally, um, one of the great experiences with Coach Hans, syempre playing from him, learning from how he coaches, and then yung motivational talks niya rin. Nakaka-inspire rin siya mag-motivate. Alam niya kailan uh, itutukan yung player or kung kailan mag-lay low. So yun, magandang ano yun ni Coach Hans. Maganda yung pagbasa niya sa vibe ng team, ng players. Siguro from experience na rin niya yan. So yun, sobrang na-appreciate ko yung advices niya for the team.
So dito mo rin ba na-meet siya?
You know?
Diyan mo rin ba na-meet?
Hindi naman.
So very supportive naman yung wife mo sa'yo, no? When it comes-
Yes, very supportive.
Yeah. Okay, sige partner. Go ahead.
Alam ko may gusto kang itanong pa doon eh, pero syempre we'll try to ask also Finn. So, hi Finn. Nathan already shared his experience back in college. So, I think it's also good that you try to share with our viewers. Your dad is still coaching back in US?
At the moment, no. But he
Oh.
originally was actually helping. He at one point was actually part of the coaching staff of the Malditas around
Mm.
3 or 4 years ago.
Oh, that's good. So, he personally knew Coach Ernie.
Yeah, so that's how this whole shenanigan of me being tossed around Stallion name came about. They did a training camp that way back in 2014-15, and I was still pretty young for my age, but Ernie kept asking me every time on the side, hey, do you want to come join Stallion? And I'd say, I'm too young. I don't know. And then finally, he just kept battering and battering me. And finally, I said, okay, I'll come.
Oh, that's good. So, can you share your experiences when you played as a
Right.
youth player back in US, and maybe also the system on how you do your tournaments, because maybe you have an idea on how our school system here, how we
Yeah.
do our tournament, then you try to share or maybe compare or uh, any of your observation.
Right. So for the youth system in the US, there's actually multiple leagues. So you have your standard leagues per state or per area. So I played in a league called Cal South, which was basically clubs. You also have academies, a women's league. So it's all a plethora of options. But how that works is at the end of the day, there'll be a tournament in the youth side called um, State Cup or National Cup. And how that works is it's like tournament style, round of 16, etc. And then the winners of each will play each winner per state, meaning like big old tournament. And how the scouting works essentially is high school isn't really a big spot to earn eyes from college coaches in the US. It's more your clubs and your academies and all those. So there'll be specific tournaments on the side or showcases where you can have coaches come and watch you if you email them or they're already there. For example, I played in a big showcase called Surf Cup in the US, and that's where California Baptist saw me and recruited me. And then, so that's how it really works. It's more just coaches come and watch you. You request them to come see you, sending footage. So there's a multiple ways to get scouted to go into college soccer, professional soccer. It's anything you could really imagine over there. But as for college soccer over there, how it works is, like I said, multiple leagues again. So my college was in the Western Athletic Conference, and how that works is kind of similar to the PFL. You'll play each team once. You'll have a preseason as well, and then it'll be tournament style after that. So then you have your first place is in the semifinals seed already. You have your fourth place playing your fifth place, etc. Now, the winner of the league prior to the tournament and the winners of the tournament will then have a tournament-based style all across each league, kind of like if you imagine like the AFC. So it's like one league will play another league, and then it just keeps going until you see who the national champion is. So I think, in a sense, that's from what my knowledge is of college soccer here. It's pretty similar in the fact that it becomes tournament style to see who's the best team after a league kind of setting. So in my perspective, that's basically the similarities, but very intense. And the thing is too, is there's multiple divisions in the soccer over there. And for college, you have Division 1, which is the highest, the best of the best. You have Division 2, Division 3, and you also have NAIA, which is a different conference from NCAA. But essentially, you can play whoever, and it's soccer. I mean, it's whoever plays the game and wins is how it works. But for the most part, every college team is focused on the NCAA tournament, which is the best of the best.
Okay. Wow. So in every division, usually how many school teams are there or
So
club teams playing?
for college, it could rank in total per league division. There's 200 to 300 teams
Wow.
around there, and that's based on the college you're at, whether they have the athletics or not. So some athletics do not have the football, but they'll have sports like basketball, volleyball, and because they don't have the money for the other sport. But for the most part, there's around 200 to 300 per division. based on the college.
Okay. Coach Mike, partner. So before we continue, I think
Out.
we'll let
Ah,
you do a shout out to
okay,
our
viewers.
viewers.
So Nathan, you go
Start
first.
kay Nathan.
Yeah, Nathan, go first. Greet your friends, your fans, your colleagues, your teammates. Go ahead.
Okay, shout out to the Stallions players, syempre, first of all. Coach Ernie, if you're watching,
Yes,
we
he's
love you,
watching.
Coach. So to my wife also, if you're watching,
You know.
and my family, if you're watching. So yeah, I hope you guys are enjoying supporting Football Life.
You know.
Okay, how about
How,
you, Finn?
how
You
about
wanna greet
So,
your
you wanna
Filipino friends?
and your girlfriend
uh,
also? Your girlfriend?
I'll give a shout out as well to the Stallion family. Hope you guys are all doing well. Ernie, if you're watching this, I better have the captain ban for the first game. And and I'll say hi to my family. I'll say hi to my dad. Um, just want to say thanks to him for being my rock, being the guy that coached me, get me all the way here. And finally, I'll say hi to my best mate Carlos Schleider. And yeah,
Finn, you're very confident to tell that to Coach Ernie, huh?
Ah, no, nobody can do that here in the Philippines. It's only you.
Only you.
yeah,
You see,
Okay,
Nathan.
be ready on Monday, yeah?
it'll probably bite. I'll probably be running. I'll have practice on Monday. It'll probably bite me in the butt.
So partner, those are watching this our guests from Nathan and Finn. My mother Socorro, of course Nelson Gasik, no, your teammates Nelson Gasik. John Punsalan is watching, and then Coach Ernie Nieras, yes, he's watching. Watch over Finn, and then of course Coach Joel Villarino. Okay, pa shout out idol ko Nathan. Good luck to your incoming PFL. O, shoutout mo raw, Nathan, si Coach Joel.
Joel's,
Villarino. Yeah, Joel Villarino.
ah, si Coach Joel.
Yes, yes.
Coach, kamusta na?
Sabi mo sa kanya, Coach, kumusta na?
Magbago na.
Magbago ka na.
Tama na yan, kakanood.
Bakit? Kailangan pa magbago?
Ayan, tapos ayan, shoutout daw yung Binyan Housen, sabi ni Nelson Gasik. No,
Yun, si Nelson. Coach,
and,
gusto nyo papuntahin natin dito? Pwede naman sila. May camera din yung mga yun eh.
Wala daw,
Gusto niya din
nakadata
makausap.
lang.
then, nandyan din si Joe Papey. Good evening. Then, Ray Allen Sarmiento. Good luck, Sir Finn and Nate. Best of luck in the upcoming season. Uh,
Thank you, thank you.
Thank you.
Coach Ernie was tell Finn to say thanks to his mom. Yeah, you forgot your mom. Finn.
He's always out for me. But yeah, thanks to my mom as well.
All right, partner there in Aris TV. Go ahead.
We have similar. I'm with your page now. So, lahat ng nanonood sa akin, dinirect ko na dyan. Although nakalimutan mo, so shout out kay Coach Isidro Llaneta, kasama ko dito sa Baguio, teacher din. So, alam nyo ba, you know that your goalkeeper, Nelson Gasik, is my former player
Yes.
in Baguio before going to Manila. He played for Lyceum and then joined the men's. So he used to play baseball when he was in high school. Then I was new in the school, so I'm the one using the football the grounds, and he was there alone throwing. But then I encouraged him to join as my goalkeeper, and then eventually he continued playing. So maybe we can schedule with Nelson later on during the PFL, ano, Coach Mike?
Yes, yes. Actually, partner, may humabol pa, no? Si Windsor Villegas, nanonood din sa kanila. At saka si Yana Jonah, yan. Babae, Yana Jonah. Who is this, watch? Maybe it's Nathan friend or Finn.
Or
Kay
Finn?
kay
I
Finn
think,
siguro yan, coach.
yeah, I
Oh,
think
Chick
Finn,
boy
eh.
yan eh.
Girl.
oh, Finn,
Oh,
ah.
Finn, ah, your chick boy daw from Nathan, ha?
Ah, so be careful. You'll might get tied here.
Yes.
Ah,
Finn,
by the way, along the way, it's not actually Mike. Finn, where's your mom? Where's the province of your mom?
So my mom was born in the U.S., but the province that my grandparents were
Oh,
from
grandpa.
is Davao, and I'm probably said this wrong, but Pampanga.
oh,
Pampanga.
yeah,
Oh,
Pampanga. Mekene, Mekene.
similar with Misa and Davao. Si ano? Sino yung Davao ano natin? Have you been to Davao and Pampanga?
I've only ever been in Manila and Binyan since I've only been here for
Okay.
So, be,
football.
so better ask Coach Ernie to bring you there,
Okay.
ah?
Yeah, I'll make it.
Yes.
He's taking me on vacation after this apparently.
Okay.
Okay,
So we'll
partner.
proceed with the game.
Yeah, we proceed with the game, no? Nathan and Finn will be having this game also for the viewers of Football Life. The game is the coaching eye. Okay, somewhat we did some adjustments because of the absence of your partner, should possibly Nathan. So immediately we restructured, no, so we can put Finn in the game as well. But I think we cannot already stock your picture in Facebook, so I cannot include your pictures anymore. But anyways, you're in the game. All right. So
Anyway,
this game will be giving a clue na kamuka, somewhat with resemblance to you, Nathan and Finn. Okay. So Coach Aris, give the clue
yes.
for
So
Finn.
again, so viewers, for those who are new here in Football Life, we've been doing this coaching eye game. So for coaches, you're familiar already with the term coaching eye. So Kwentong kaluk alike. So Finn and Nathan. So later on, we'll be asking you who we decided for you to guess as your kaluk alike. Okay? So I'll be giving a clue for Finn, and then Coach Mike will be giving a clue for Nathan. Are we going to include Balot, Ruben Doctolero?
Doktora. Doktora.
Doctor,
Loko-loko ka. Loko-loko ka. Hindi na, hindi na, hindi na.
Doktora, hindi na.
Hindi na, hindi na.
So we'll save that game for Balot ha. Pag
Yes.
okay na yung internet connection niya. So my clue for you, Finn. So this player is international player, and then he is a striker. So maybe I'll just give those two clues, and then I'll give the third clue later because it will be very easy for you and the viewers if I'll give the third clue. So again, you try to think who is this international player and the striker who is your look alike. But later you'll answer it later, huh? Coach Mike.
Yeah,
Nathan, for me, no, also an international player. Okay. The second clue will be also with the same position as you are. Okay. He plays in the midfield line, also sometimes forward. So somewhat with a resemblance with your movement. Okay. So far. Okay. So that will be the two clues as well. The later will give you another clue. Okay. International player, ah. All right. So yon.
Okay. So the next question is will be asking you when you were starting to play or when you were still in the youth, who do you idolize? So sino ba yung ina-idol mo? Who are you really looking up? And then how did you get to idolize that player so that the viewers, the players here can relate also? And then why? Is it really influencing you on your game right now? Be it maybe in your area or maybe
Abroad.
World Cup superstar. So just give your story behind that.
Partner,
So this
partner,
time we start with
partner,
Finn.
we go with Finn first. Yeah, we start with
Yes, so
Okay.
Finn.
yeah.
So growing up, I always had two idols. So I had to do one American voice since I'm part American. So the first one while growing up when I was younger was always Landon Donovan.
Mm.
Oh,
Just for me, he was just an icon for the United States. So it was always a pleasure to watch him on the screen or at the fields playing. So he was always surreal to watch. But the one I idolize the most now as a player is 100% without a doubt Cristiano Ronaldo. I think he is for any player such an icon to follow because like Messi is just pure talent. And sometimes talent is great. Talent is given to you, it's a natural gift. But there's something about Ronaldo when you can work in, day out, as hard as possible. You're the first person at the field, you're the last person leaving the field. You're working out, you're finding ways to better yourself with age. And I just think it's the perfect idea for anything, whether it's a sport, your job, a business. Hard work. Hard work beats anything, and I think that's why I've always idolized Cristiano Ronaldo.
wow.
Uh,
So
partner, I will ask one thing with Finn.
yes,
Not only the skill or the talent, but maybe
the
also
looks
the looks also.
and the
The,
body.
the body.
I, it's funny. I've
Yes.
actually
Then
at practice. I this is on. You can ask Nate. I've been called the Cristiano Ronaldo of the team at practice,
Oh.
but we also
Pinaldo.
we've
What's yung tawag
also
namin sa kanya?
yeah. Our
Pinaldo.
so we've been talking about tactically as a team to switch my jersey name to Finaldo instead of McDaniel, but it's not going to happen. But maybe a Finaldo jersey for the fans. Who knows?
So
Yun.
maybe we can tell that to Coach Ernie, right? Coach Ernie,
Yeah.
Coach Ernie, you're watching, huh? So your player here is demanding something from you.
No, I don't. No. Wait, but he knows I'll get my butt kicked from my dad. Just make Ernie. Just make a separate one. Just make a separate one.
Ah,
Okay,
I
so
like that confidence, ah.
yes,
So,
partner, I'll be watching over, no, because me and Coach Aris is planning to have to feature also PFL. So we will watch over you, ano, Finn, ah. So,
yes, and if something happens, let's say you get a red card or you score a hat trick, we'll be inviting you for an interview, ah. Then
Okay. Well, maybe not a red. Don't invite me after a red card, but maybe a
Red card.
goal,
Red card.
a goal or anything will work.
okay, so
then we'll follow it up. Is that what Ronaldo's doing? Something like that.
He's doing something. He's probably doing something right now.
all right. So now we will go for Nate. So share who's your idol and who influenced you to play the game. Now, pwede mo yung katulad na maglaro.
Okay. So throughout the years, madami actually ako naging idol. So first one that inspired me the most when I was younger. So I wasn't able to watch a lot of games, no. So like one of the most memorable games that I watched was yung World Cup Finals nga of Brazil. So si Ronaldo pa, the original Ronaldo.
R9, R9, yes.
Yung may buhok pa sa harap for his kid to lose him.
Yun.
So yun, na-inspire ako dun. From that game, as a young boy, na-inspire ako dun sa game na
Nathan,
yan and how
Nathan,
he played.
ayun oh, nasa likod ni Coach, oh, parehas din kami. Ayun oh, nasa likod niya. Yun.
Yes.
Idol ko rin yan eh.
So yun yung
Yes,
first
yun.
first na inspire talaga sa akin. Tapos throughout the years, yung play style ni Ronaldinho and Zidane, those two also inspired me a lot, like their technique, composure with the ball. So I learned a lot from watching them. But then throughout the years, yung naging idol ko talaga si Messi, of course. So I don't agree with what Finn said, no, na all talent lang si Messi.
Yun.
To make it at that high of a level, that it's a combination of both, na talent and hard work, for sure. So So yeah, so yung movements ni Messi, so parang simple lang siya maglaro eh, simple lang gumalaw. So what they say nga, like the hardest thing to do in football is to play it simple. So nagagawa niya na simple. So that's why parang nagiging idol ko talaga siya.
And at the same time, he's left-footed like you. Di ba?
Yes, yun yan.
So I think we are also gonna have this debate with Finn, no? Because I think three of us here is Messi, and then we have Ronaldo in the room.
No,
No, no, just
just to
kidding.
make it balance, I go with Ronaldo, with Finn.
Pero
Because lately I can see my
partner,
features with Ronaldo.
partner, it's R9 ha, R9 hindi si ano ha, CR7. The big guy.
Okay.
So,
So, can
mer-
we introduce the quickie play or dynamic game?
we go first with quickie play because I think we know already the answer of these two for that game, no?
So, dynamic muna.
No, quickie play muna tayo.
O-
So, explain mo muna partner yung quickie play natin.
Okay, guys. So, we have this game. So, all you have to do is choose among these two options. So, maybe we'll be asking alternate, or we'll ask Nathan, then Finn,
Yeah.
Nathan, Finn. So, this is quick talk or quick play. So all you have to do is choose. Then if you're too long to answer, we'll give you a
Yellow card.
yellow card. Any question? Are you ready?
Yes.
Okay.
Because we're already talking about Messi and ano. So first choice, first option. Nathan. Well, it's obvious. Messi or Ronaldo?
Messi.
So,
Messi.
partner, 13-8 na, di ba? 13-8 na ngayon. Susulatan ko na. Okay? Sige.
How about
Finn, how about you? Messi or Ronaldo?
Ronaldo.
So, 13-9.
yes?
Okay.
So
So, 13-9.
hindi ba 10 na kasi 9 si ano?
Yeah.
13-10.
Yeah, 13-10. 13-10. Yes, yes.
Okay, Nathan, Barcelona or Real Madrid?
Barcelona.
Okay. How about you, Finn?
Real Madrid.
Oh.
Good.
And then,
Okay,
Man City
let's
or
go.
Man City or Manchester United?
Man City.
How about you, Finn?
Manchester United.
Uh,
Okay. How about
partner,
Liverpool or
partner, I think I like also to have two players, no? Kasi you see there's different ano no,
they have opposite
opposite.
opposite answers?
Nate, we better not let this affect the games, man.
Okay, Liverpool or Chelsea, Nathan?
Liverpool.
Chelsea. But I don't want to pick either of those teams.
Okay.
Partner, I think we have to change this Ateneo Lasal because definitely Nate is a Lasalian. So we change it to UP or UST, Nathan.
UP. UP.
UP. Okay. So Finn, just make a guess. UP or
UP because I've trained there before.
Oh,
Okay.
okay.
Wow, first same answer.
I was gonna say I had an answer to the last one that they changed.
Okay, this time, Coach Ernie or Sir Palami? Nathan,
Of course, Coach Ernie.
How
how
about
Coach
about
Ernie.
you?
Coach Ernie,
okay, this one.
I guess.
Of course, if there's no Coach Ernie, that will be the assistant, Coach Lible. So, Coach Ernie or Coach Lible, Richard Lible. Finn, you go first.
Coach Richard.
Wait, what was the
Because I
question?
know Coach Ernie's watching.
Wala to. May...
How about you, Finn?
I'll go Coach Richard just because the exact same thing. Just because Ernie's watching.
Gusto ko yan, gusto ko yan. Okay. So for Nathan, UP or
US.
no, for US or Philippines for Finn.
Philippines.
Whoa!
Good answer,
Oh,
good answer.
good answer. For Nathan, Lasal or Philippine team?
Philippine team, of course.
Yun.
Yun.
Okay.
Honor always to play for the country.
Yes, good. It's the same answer with also with our guest last night, no? Mariel. So this one, brand, Finn, Adidas or Nike?
Nike.
How about you, Nate?
Yun. How about
Adidas, Adidas.
Oh.
okay?
Okay, this one.
Let's
Last one, last one.
let's ask Finn. Football or women?
Football.
Oh,
Yun.
oy. I think Coach Ernie messaged
Nice.
you.
Finn's lying.
That's not a lie. You're the married one.
Yeah, that's why. Football is my answer.
No. You're women.
Huh? Finn,
Nathan.
Finn, do you want to
Pang
share why you mentioned Nathan would be choosing female or girls? Can you
Because he's married. He's married, so he's automatically picking the woman
okay,
over soccer.
okay,
Okay.
okay,
He's got the
Understandable.
handicap.
Understandable.
He's got
actually,
the handicap while I'm the free one.
Finn, I was thinking that you were telling somebody else.
Yes. Okay. So speaking of marriage and relationships, I think I wanna ask Nathan ano. So Nathan, can you share your transition in being a husband? And well, you've been playing before and then you decided with your girlfriend to be married. So meron bang transition na parang medyo nahirapan na ako sa decision ko going to training, limited na yung bonding ko sa teammates ko, mga ganon. Can you cite any experience wherein uh, it's something for us to learn or to know?
Okay. Wala sa in terms of yung sa limited movement, hindi naman kasi yung wife ko is very supportive. So very blessed ako dun. Kasi alam ko yung iba meron din mga sobrang picky talaga eh. Pero yung wife ko very supportive naman. So syempre she always brings out the best in me naman. So yung decisions ko is personally mine na kung ano gusto kong gawin. So ang hardships na ganun. Yung more of the hardships lang siguro is yung anything. So, adjusting lang to being independent. As of now, yun lang yung biggest challenge namin.
Yun. So
So, Nathan, batas ka. Batas pala, batas.
Hindi ako yung batas.
ah,
How about you,
kasi
Finn?
yes.
How about you, Finn? Do you have a girlfriend right now, or do you have a partner along the way?
Nope, just soccer right now. It's all that matters for me right now.
Or are you saying that because Coach Ernie is watching?
No, I'm not just saying that because Coach Ernie's watching. Um, I'm really focused on myself right now, and at the moment, I think a relationship would pause myself because as a person, and I'm still growing. I'm still not matured enough to be able to handle both. So I'm very glad with where I'm at right now, and I hope to one day obviously have a wife. But right now, the love of my life is soccer, and it was always the love of my life. So I'm very happy being just a soccer player right now.
Finn, because Coach Ernie mentioned to me your McDaniel is better than you. How can you
What did he do? Wait. You're gonna have to say that again. Hang on. Whoa. Oh my gosh. He,
Is-
even on
Can you comment on that? Can you comment on that, Finn?
Ernie, you're gonna lose your freaking player right now if you keep this up, man. The season hasn't started, and you keep playing with my buttons. And no, she's not better than me. I have an
Yeah.
older sister who also was part of the Malditas team, Chandler McDaniel. She also, my whole family is division. We were Division 1 soccer players. Me, my sister Chandler, who is a striker at University of Milwaukee, Wisconsin, and a goalkeeper, Olivia, also at the same school. So we're all very competitive with each other, but we can all agree at this point that I am the best of the three.
All right. I will be your number one fan, Finn. Now, right now, I believe you. But I will ask you one thing, Finn. Okay? If there are girls watching right now, so what are the qualifications for you to have that girl of your life?
Yes.
um. Well, that's a tough one. It's on the spot.
Maybe, you know why I ask you?
Maybe he's
There are, there are, a
he's
lot, there are a lot of
Mike.
Filipinas watching, no? I mean, they like the kind of person they're looking at now. You know?
Well, I think for starters, one of the main things is that I love a girl with a sense of humor. So humor and being funny is always something that's good for me. They have to be able to take sarcasm. Um, Obviously, they have to have good looks
Yo.
You know?
and good heart. And I think the most important thing for me in any woman or person is loyalty. I think if you're loyal to me, then that's already a great start. If you'll show loyalty and you'll prove yourself that you're an honest person, that's really important to me.
Finn, do you have any experience the cheating? Because
Cheating.
you stress on that one, eh?
I'm now I've never been cheated on, and I've never cheated. I like to stay very respectful to the person that I'm with, and yeah, no, I do not believe in cheating. That's a no for me.
Wow. Partner, you will ask something.
Yeah, because it's difficult for him to answer when you ask him about female. Maybe he wanted to
Boy,
share on his type for boys.
On what? Um,
What do you look for in male
no,
male?
that's a no. That's a no.
Finn,
No, just kidding.
Finn, is it true that you like Vice Ganda?
That I like what?
Is it true you like Vice Ganda?
Yes.
Oh,
No, I don't.
Oh.
No, wait. Carlo, get out of here, dude. Oh my, I don't even know what that is.
goes
Oh,
to
sorry. I have a mean teammate in here that's trying to put me under the bus. Nate, what is that?
Nathan, maybe you can help. You can help. Ano?
If
Uh,
it's anything that's boy on boy, it's no.
because
Sorry, it's choppy.
somebody told me that you like Vice Ganda and you answered back that yes, you like.
But
So
I don't know what that is. I can't even say.
You know what ganda is, right? So, vice
Is that
ganda.
wait? What is that? Is
Yes.
that like a? Oh no,
Ask your coach.
Ganda
Ask
means
your coach.
beautiful.
no, Ernie. What are they doing to me?
Because you mentioned that you like pretty, beautiful girls. So ganda.
Yeah, only girls though. They have to be like full girl. If that's what you mean, it has to be a full girl.
Yeah, but for sure you will like Vice Ganda also.
No, I don't know what that. I know. I think I have an idea. I think I have an idea of what that is, but that's a no.
Okay. So anyway, we have another game, and
Carlo.
this time it's somewhat related to our Philippine football philosophy. We're trying to come up with football philosophy for our Filipino players. So we have our game called dynamic football. When we say dynamic, it's flexible, it's moving. So that's what we are trying to teach our local coaches to our players. So we included it here in our football life game. So we'll be showing you pictures and then you just have to share or give your opinion in football. So again, our football philosophy that we're trying to come up is direct or ball possession. So I'm not sure with you, Finn, in US. Maybe some of your coaches are trying to introduce football philosophy. So it's either you go direct, right? Because we know US are uh, tall play. You have tall players, and then for Filipinos, majority are short and quick. So we do ball possession also, and then it depends on our opponent. We can do also direct play or ball possession. So Coach Mike,
Yes.
so this is the game, dynamic football.
Okay, so we will show you a picture. So Finn and Nate, you would just do alternate, no? So what comes into your mind, just answer and give your comment or feedback. Okay. So Finn, you go first because I know you will love this guy.
uh, I think this is definitely. This is go direct. This has gotta be.
Direct, huh?
Yeah, yeah. Oh man. Can you guys like wait on the side before we keep going? Can you guys like send me that picture? Where can I find this picture?
Yeah, it's on his Facebook, I think.
Oh,
You see that
okay.
biceps? Huh?
Yeah,
The
they're
biceps and the chest.
It's
yeah,
exploding. It's exploding.
That's all hard work.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
So so you want,
Nathan,
yeah, how about Nathan? Yeah.
I think direct the direct.
Or maybe
direct.
you can expound also after you answer direct. Maybe you can just tell your comment or what can you say about the picture.
Or
Okay.
maybe a sharing
Yeah, sharing.
when you first met Coach Ernie, your observations, things like that. Finn,
Uh, well, first glance at the photo, I just think it's really funny because I only ever see him in Stallion gear. But like I said, I've known Ernie for a while. He's known me since I was a little kid. So growing up, I've always known him to be a very big arm guy, but also a very motivated, hardworking person. Which is why I think it's go direct because he's a very direct person. He knows what he wants, so he's gonna go get what he wants.
All right.
yes.
Very well said, Finn. And then go, Nathan. Your turn.
So yeah, same with what Finn said actually. So Coach Ernie is very direct. Like if he wants to tell you something, he'll tell it straight to you. And so I've been playing with him a long time as well. So his style is really just more of direct, fast paced. So I feel like it's just a direct for
Oh,
coaching.
all right.
Next.
So Philbert, okay, your dad. Oh, you go first, Nathan.
So with my dad, I think it's ball possession naman. So that's why magandang duo rin sila, si Coach Ernie and my dad, si Hilbert. Because yun nga, medyo may balance. So ball possession siya because He's more on the lay low side when it comes to the team. So he likes to make sure that everyone's getting along and like the chemistry is up. He's balancing things out. So that's why I think ball possession.
Okay. How about you, Finn?
I'd also have to agree with Nate and go possession here. From what I know of Filbert, he's always been very low key, very helpful in many ways. He's on the scene all the time, slow and steady, but always crucial, always helpful to the team and everyone around him.
Okay.
Oh, can we ask Nathan and Finn, because both of you with your Kwentong Buhay, when you shared on how you really started to play, most both of you have shared that your parents uh, influence you to join football. So maybe Nathan muna, anong masasabi mo kay dad mo? So let's take advantage na ano, eto. So syempre papanoorin niya or maybe he's watching. What will you say?
Yes, yes.
Yeah, so I just wanted to say I'm very thankful for my father now. So he's been very supportive ever since I was young. There are times na like when I'm down, syempre parang I want to quit na rin and all, especially when it gets hard. But then he'd always push me to continue, and I'm very grateful for that. No? So through him, I learned a lot of values. Most importantly, discipline. So yeah, ever since I was younger, he'd always teach me about being disciplined. So whatever I am now, it's because of him or what I've learned from him. So very grateful, very thankful for my father.
Will you be following his approach in well, you're married already.
Yeah.
So will you be doing similar yung paano siya paano niya kayo pinalaki, yung mga ganon? So do you remember one scenario na parang uh, 'di ba? Yung ibang guest kasi like Coach Hans, pinagalitan siya ng dad niya. His dad really asked him, why did you not continue your schooling? Something like that. Coach Ernie also was discouraged by his father when he really planned to uh, or was it his dad when he went to US to have his scholarship program? So ikaw Nathan, can you remember any point in time wherein your dad really gave you an advice and then parang nagising ka or nagulat ka? Meron bang ganon?
Wala naman. But then yun nga, yung constant reminder niya na pag sisigurado kung sure ba talaga ako sa gusto kong gawin. So yun, he'll always ask me if I'm sure or if that's really what I want to do. So syempre, depende sa sagot ko na yun kung ano yung feeling niya sa akin, kung totoo ba yun or not. And then he'll advise me or try to guide me naman towards the right path.
Yon.
Yun.
How about you?
So talagang ano,
How about you, Finn? No, in your stint also, your father is involved also in teaching you to play the game. So, do you have uh, anything that you remembered, an advice that your father gave you? Uh,
So yeah, there's many things that my dad has taught me throughout the years, not only as a soccer player, but in ways of how to be a man in his eyes, my eyes, and what's right and wrong. For soccer, um, he was my coach my entire life. He coached me even while I was in college, helping me on the side when I wanted to get something done. But if I was to say my most cherishing memories and things I always think of when I think of this sport, it's a little thing I've been doing with him since I was 13. Is it's part of my little pre-game ritual where I'll call him on the phone or we'll be with each other face to face, and I'll always have a prayer with him, praying to have a good game, to be a man, and to be brave. And then right before I step on the field, he'll always tell me to be brave, be strong, and to be a man, and to always be hungry. And that's how I always start my games. And I think that's the keystone of who I am now as a soccer player from what he's taught me.
Finn, no, I was just thinking, no, I mean, how did your father raise you, the way he coached you as well? So, do you see something this similar with Coach Ernie, the style of coaching of your father and then Coach Ernie?
Of course, I think one of the most one of the biggest similarities I see between them, which appeals me the most as a player, is their will to push and to be a hardworking person. But not only that, someone that's willing to get on me when I'm not having a good game. So if I'm not doing something right, if I'm being lazy, I'd rather have a coach yell at me and say, instead of being all try and lift me, oh, it's okay, you can do better. I'd rather have someone that's constantly pressing me to say, hey, step it up. You need to do better. You need to get on. You need to get going. Like, be the player I know you are. And I think that's the one thing that Coach Ernie and my father always had in common that I know of, is that they're always pushing me to be a better person and player.
Finn, are you ready to hear a lot of that from Coach Ernie?
Uh, Probably not, but yeah, I'm ready.
All right, so this the next picture will be showing you will be somewhat what is your what can you say about this privilege if you've been part of this?
Mm. So being part of the under 23 team, Philippine national team, was an absolute honor. I mean, for me, I mean, if we're going off the game, it's direct. I mean, it's a dream to play in front of the people that work hard every day just to watch you play. To, like, all your hopes and dreams are put into this team, whether they're in their 20s, whether they're in their prime 30s, whether they're the actual team, the under 23s, the under 22s. I just think it's an absolute dream come true that I was able to play for this team, play for that team, play for all those people in the stands, play for people that were at home watching. It's a true honor. And I never thought for a second that I'd ever be able to have the chance to play for this great nation. And I'm glad that I have been able to.
Okay, Nathan.
Yeah, well, for me, like what Finn said, it's really such an honor. It's like a dream, like what he said, to be playing for the national team, having that flag in your jersey when you play. It really means a lot. For me, especially since I've been just been playing in the Philippines my whole life. So having that flag representing the country, playing outside, seeing how the competition is out there, it's a really big motivation not to step up again and to constantly improve every day. And uh, so hoping that one day I can wear the jersey again, wear the Philippine jersey again, and play for my country. That's always what gets me going.
Yes, that's a great motivation, no, Nate, because I watched dun sa Football Life, the comment section. You are one of the underrated players that I think the Filipino coaches need to know, no, that Nate is has something to show the national team of Philippine football. So I think we are looking forward for the PFL. But before we go to the next topic, which is PFL, your preparation. Okay, this picture I think is something for Finn. No, I think Finn can answer this already.
Is that his description of dream
No,
partner?
no,
You have similar hair, huh?
You know her? You know her?
no, I don't know.
We'll
No.
introduce her.
Okay, Nathan.
Huh?
Partner, maybe Nathan can introduce ano.
Oo,
No,
pakilala
Yeah.
mo naman
no,
yung
So
dream
Finn,
girl.
we can't do introducing. We're in a quarantine. We're not allowed to do that. Come on.
She's an actress here in the Philippines.
famous,
Is
very
she?
famous.
Yeah, famous actress.
I feel like you guys are. I feel like part of you guys are just saying that to me, but I don't know.
No, it's true. She's very famous. Maybe one
Yes,
of the most
yes.
famous in the country.
Maybe she is earning 3 million per month. So
Oh.
she can help you.
Yeah. I have I have I have people in the background doing some background checks just in case you guys are lying to me.
No, we're serious.
She can bring you she can bring you where you want to go.
That's
Oh,
Vice
Finn,
Ganda.
what? Yes,
FYI.
that's Vice Ganda.
The
Yeah.
No.
Ganda means beautiful and pretty. So, what can you say about Vice Ganda, Finn?
About beautiful and pretty like this woman, or
Yes,
Yes,
just the
yes,
words in general.
yes, yes.
yes.
I mean, I like her hair. We got similar hair. She's got the cool jewelry on. I like that.
Uh,
The
is she
outfit looks a little
qualified?
fancy.
Is she part of
Um, I don't know.
You
I
don't
don't know her
know?
personality.
but
Ah,
if,
okay.
if
So
you
Nathan, that's your assignment,
Maybe
huh?
if Nate will. I mean, I don't know.
Okay, maybe next football live session we can invite Vice Ganda na.
yes,
Yes.
yes.
I don't.
You wanna have a blind date with her?
Um, I mean, I wouldn't say no to it. I wouldn't.
Oh,
I
so
don't know.
it's yes, huh?
I'm
Yes.
not. I'm not. I don't know. I've never been on a blind date.
Yeah. Well,
Nathan, I
Yeah, yeah, just for the experience, right?
yeah, partner.
I don't trust you guys.
So Nathan, maybe Nathan and Coach Ernie will help us to ask
yes, yes.
Vice Ganda
So,
to have this date with Finn, no? Soon, maybe virtual first, virtual.
yes, yes. Nathan can send some of her uh, shows because she's very popular here. So you already
Wait.
said
I don't.
yes, so no
Wait. Hang on.
changing of answer, huh?
I don't trust you guys.
That's final already.
Okay,
Okay.
all right, partner. We have to move forward. So this conversation is locked down already for Finn. Okay.
Yes,
So
so
now
no
we go.
changing of answer.
Yeah, so now we go with the topic of Stallion Laguna FC, no? Partner, we will now ask Finn and Nate here. So during this preparation, no, pandemic, so maybe we will ask first before we go to the first question. How is it going with your team during the preparation? Nathan, you go first.
So with our preparation, it's been going well naman. So syempre nung start, nanibago pa rin lahat ng players coming back, touches sa ball, medyo off. But then now, I think we're all somewhat at the same level now with our touches on the ball. Our fitness is getting there, pero yung kulang na lang siguro is match fitness and playing with contact. Syempre, I know right now it's a hard time to have contact during play. But then right now, I think that's what we lack. Mentally, the players are all of us seem like we're there and we're all hungry to play now.
So how did you adjust, Nathan, with the style of approach? Because it's not a normal training that you used to attend, right? Because you've been separated with groups, and then you have coaches assigned to your area, but you are not you usually doing the normal training. So how did you adjust to that, Nathan?
Yeah, so medyo hard pa rin. But then again, from total quarantine na ikaw lang mag-isa nagte-train, uh, masaya na rin, no? So at least 5 or 6 kayo in one area. So it's a big improvement na from that. And then, so it doesn't matter naman what kind of training we have, if we're separated or not. Uh, all out lang palagi. And syempre, push lang ng push so that ma-motivate rin yung ibang players to do their best.
Do you think, Nathan, your coaches or your staff are well versed with what it comes to the preparation they do on the pitch, the way they manage your training session?
Yes, yes, the coaches are very well versed in it. We have a wide variety of coaches that have different styles, and it's nice that they all get to incorporate what they want to do, so that the players have more ideas, so that when it comes to the field, they can be more creative and they can apply what they learn from all the coaches.
Okay, good. So how about you, Finn? No, considering that the first stint you came in the Philippines, it's already pandemic, no, lockdown, no, and this approach of training with Stallion is not used to all of us, even you, even you came from the States. So what's your observation on how you came up with the training with the Stallion?
Well, I think the coaches have done a great job with what we're able to do. Um, no contact is probably for any player, anyone can agree that no contact training just kind of changes the whole schematic of a training session to two training sessions to all of them. So I think all our coaches were versatile enough to change it to our liking, but at the same time also make it more game like. So I think the coaches have done a fantastic job. I think the 5 players per zone to an extent is difficult, but at the same time, I also think it's very helpful. I think if you have 5 motivated players per zone, then you'll have one fully motivated team by the time we can start. So I think Stallion's mentality has been great during this whole new trial of no contact in zones during this quarantine.
What are your expectations for this PFL season? Maybe I will ask Nathan first because you already played before. So, what can you say? What are the things you are excited about or worried? Anong expectation mo, Nathan?
So first of all, very excited na to play. For sure. Atat na me personally, atat na ako to play. Expectations ko, syempre expect na we'll win. We'll get the championship and qualify for AFC. But then I also expect that it's gonna be somewhat of a rough season. I feel like there will be, if we continue this way with the no contact training and then go to the games, I feel like there's high risk for injuries. So it's gonna be somewhat of a hard season, even though there will be less games.
You mentioned yung let's say you win the final. So, who do you prefer to play with sa finals if in case you are going to qualify in the finals?
Mm, of course, we'd like to go against either United City, formerly Ceres, or Kaya FC, because I feel like those two teams are the one both top teams in the country. So of course, you'd want to go against the best.
Oh. How about you, Finn? Have you seen the other teams already? Do you have an idea? Have you been watching?
Yes,
Uh,
I've been able to see some of last year's games. During C games, I was able to catch the Cup games last year, so I have a decent knowledge of the teams that are here. First and foremost, I also have to agree with Nate. I'm super excited to be having my debut season this year. I mean, even though it's a pandemic and there's been all this troubles just to start the league, I believe this year is just going to be one of the most hectic and crazy years for this this league. Just because during this quarantine we've had to struggle. There's been no contact, so I agree games could get a little more hectic. But at the same time, I also think every player has been waiting months to play. So whether it's Stallion ready to play, United, who's Ceres, who's we all know is a fantastic team, or new teams like ADT and Maharlika, which are hungry for games, I think this season is just going to be great because every person on that field is going to cherish being on the field playing. Now, my goal, of course, is AFC. I think it's for Stallion, it's a must this year. I believe that we have what it takes to get there, but at the same time, we also need to stay humble with our choices of who we play. Of course, I'd want to play United in the final just because we love a bit of action against the former Sarah's champions. And as a person who's played with this guy once, it would be nice to finally be able to play against the man Stefan Schrock, who's not only been such a pivotal person in the Philippines, but as playing with him in the SEA Games, I'm now more excited to play against him as a rival.
Okay, so Nathan, I will ask you, if you are going to have this opportunity, what position you would like to play in the system of Coach Ernie?
With Coach Ernie's system, I think I'm more comfortable either in the wing or sa midfield, center mid or wing.
So,
I don't no prefer naman among those two positions. I would play any.
but usually, where does Coach Ernie put you? That which is more of a tactical side.
Tactically, as of last year, I've been playing more sa middle. But then my natural is really a wing. So if ever he throws me to the wing, I'm ready naman. The natural na yun, I know how to play in the wing.
So, in this kind of adjustment, no, I mean, considering you've been playing in the flanks, no, then suddenly you played in the midfield role. Um, are you able to adjust quickly with?
It takes a while to adjust them, no? So it's different in the middle compared to wing. Very different actually. But then after a few games, you get to adjust naman and you learn how to move in the middle. So I think for me, one of the hardest challenges I had with the middle is defending as a center mid. It's very different from defending as well.
Nathan, are you also open with Coach Ernie? Of course, because you didn't expect. No, I mean, in one side, you've been playing effectively on the flanks, and then suddenly you were brought in the middle. So, did you have this conversation with Coach Ernie to ask that, Coach? I mean, just ask like, bakit ako? Why did you put me in this role? You know, or you just embrace it and just and then adjusted with what Coach Ernie wanted you to play.
Yeah, so Coach Mike, usually I embrace it naman. As long as I'm in the field playing,
Mhm.
I embrace it any position, kahit mag center back, left back, right back, striker, any position, I embrace it as long as I get to play. Kasi football's football naman, it's a team sport. It doesn't matter where you are in the field if you get to play. For me, if I get to play, then I'm happy already. Uh, I get to show what I can bring to the team.
Okay.
Pero may
So I just
preference
embrace
ka
it.
ba? Do you prefer a position na, let's say, tinanong ka, anong best pwesto na gusto mo?
Yeah, preferably, siguro I'd say my best position would be wing, as a winger talaga. But then since I've been playing center mid from last year, it's been a good experience rin, no? For me as a player, I like learning a lot. So playing in the center, I was able to learn a lot of things rin. So as long as I can continue learning rin, so that's good. But in terms of my preferred position and where I'd say is my natural position, I'd say it would be the wing.
Is it on the right side or in the left side? Right winger or
Well, preferred is
preferred?
left, like naturally left. Because like yeah, ever since left talaga ako left. Tapos I'd cross with my left.
Mhm.
But then recently I've been adapting na rin sa right, yung cutting in, of course with
Yes.
the new styles of play.
Yes.
Usually inverted wingers na. So yeah, I've been adjusting to that and learning.
Okay, good. How about you, Finn? No, do you have any specific position that you wanted to play for Stallion Laguna FC?
So I've always been a winger growing up, but recently Coach Ernie has put me also in the midfield. So I'm pretty excited and eager to try it out. once it comes to game time. Um, Preferably, like Nate said, if I'm on the field, I'm happy. That's where I want to be. But growing up, I've always been a winger. I prefer the left side, though, as I'm a right-footed player. So me personally, I like to cut in from the left and go to goal rather than just be a crossing player. So in a sense, I'm pretty used to being in the middle area, but like Nate said as well, the defending is different from defending as a winger compared to being in the midfield.
Um, Finn, 'di ba you've been in the SEA Games, right? So, are you able to play on that tournament?
Yes,
What position you are able to come in?
left wing.
What match did you play on that game?
I played against, I believe it was Cambodia or Myanmar.
So, how was your performance on that match? Maybe you can share the viewers right now.
So I only played around 15 to 20 minutes. The result ended in a loss for us, 2-1. But I we pressed hard. We did as much as we could, but at the end of the day, we just couldn't get the result. The team just couldn't get the goal in that we needed. So not really much to discuss other than just simple passes, runs off the ball, just casual play.
All right. Okay.
Finn, can I ask you, what's your observation on your teammates? Let's say the local players who are part of the SEA Games. Do you notice any difference with the others, or let's say, do you have any comment on your teammates? Have you seen any, or do you like anyone aside from Stefan Schrock and Amani? Who else would you, let's say, idolize, or let's say you're impressed with his performance during the SEA Games?
From just the SEA Game squad or Stallion as well?
Or well, you SEA Games first, then if you wanna include the Stallion.
So for SEA Games, some standout players for me during that. First and foremost, I got to say Dylan De Bruyker, former Sarah's player. I believe he just signed to Kaya, so congrats to you, Dylan. I just think he's a very fluid player in the midfield, very solid, very calm player. So it was very fun to play with him. And if I was to name another player that I thought was very solid, who didn't get much play time or any play time, but I still very rated highly during the trainings, was Marco Casambre of Kaya as well. I
Yeah.
think he's a solid center back, and I think he's very focused and determined in what he does. I really enjoyed Justin Boss during the SEA Games. He's recently signed to a team in the Thai League. Justin Boss is a very good player, in my opinion. Very calm, very big, good size on him, and he scored an absolute astonishing goal in the box. Just a great volley. So, great player.
How about in Stallion?
All right. So on Stallion, I'm not just saying this because he's here, but I am 100%. Every time I've seen this guy play, I am a huge fan of playing with Nate.
Finn, you know
Just
bolero, Bin? Finn, you know the word bolero? Are you
it sounds. Uh,
Bolero, sip-sip.
no, Nate. There's a sense to Nate when I watch him as just a calm, cool, collected player. He's very calm on the field. He knows he doesn't make many mistakes, and you'll always see him working. Obviously, another standout player is Balot himself. He couldn't be here, obviously, so I'm here. But as a captain, he's just a die. He's Stallion, ride or die. I mean, he's probably the face of Stallion. Let's be real here. He's a great player, great in the midfield, just an all-rounded great person and player. And if I was to name one more player from the Stallion squad that I'm a big fan of, I'd have to say myself, just because
You know.
da, 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 da.
Yes, of course, you have to believe yourself. Or oh,
Cristiano
just
talaga
because
to.
just because you have to believe in yourself and you have to be confident that you're here for a reason.
actually,
So
Finn, you,
myself.
you have the same character of Ronaldo. He's very, very
Yeah.
confident like you.
Well, I used to not be. I used to be very quiet and shy and afraid to show who I am as a player and as a person. And I think as I've grown and I've had different coaches, they want to see who you are as a player and as a person. So this is me. This is what Nate has to deal with every practice because we're in the same group.
Okay, how about Nathan? How about you, Nathan? If you have somebody that you can choose or select, who will be your best player for your team? Stallion.
Sorry, coach, pwede pa ulit.
Ah,
Uh,
who,
medyo
for
chop.
your who will be your selected player that would be the best one for your choice, Nathan, for Stallion?
For me, coach,
Please don't choose Finn, huh? Because
coach,
he
for me,
already.
Yes, even he's barely seen me play. That's fine.
yeah, I still need to see more of him. But yeah, my idol talaga. So yun nga, like what Finn said, it's like the face of Stallion, si Balot of Tora. So even with his age, he's the standard with his work rate. He's a big motivation to all the players talaga. So that's why he's still here, even at his age, and until now, he still has like one of the best work rates, and so he's one of my motivation as well when I play.
Yun. So, here's a question. Who would you think will win the PFL? We start
Stallions.
with you, Nathan.
Siyempre, Stallions.
Yun.
Yun. Bakit?
Aside from, oh,
Bakit?
bakit?
Bakit Nathan? Kasi syempre magandang marinig ng
Hello.
mga
Sorry,
Stallion.
medyo choppy lang. Medyo unstable lang yung internet.
Okay lang. Actually, magandang marinig ng mga Stallion fans, no? Bakit Stallion ang mananalo ngayong PFL?
So right now, I feel like our team is ready to play na. So it doesn't really matter who we're gonna be up against. We're just gonna play our game. And instead of us adjusting to the other teams, they should be the ones adjusting to us. So our mindset is more of just to play, just do the Stallion way, follow coach's instructions. And I'm sure we'll get there, no? So we've been working hard for quite a while. Well, like the core players, me, Balot, Fitch, Matt. So we've been there quite a long time na, and we're really hungry. Like, with Jan Jan also. So we're hungry to win, and I feel like this year we really have a good chance.
Maybe Finn is hungry for chicks, huh? Finn?
No, no, Finn's hungry also. In training, he works really hard, so I can attest to that. He's
Yeah.
hungry. He wants to win as well.
All right.
How about Finn?
Yeah.
Well, who would you think will be the second place? Because
Second
for
place.
sure, yeah, for sure you'll say Stallion will be the first. So who will be the
Oh,
second?
so you give Nathan the easy question. Okay. Um, that's if I was to take the guess here, or I would say second place is. I mean, it's tough. It's between United or Kaya for me, but I think for me personally,
You have
I'm
you,
I'm
but you have
picking
to choose
Kaya for
one, huh?
second place,
Okay, Kaya. And then who will be the third?
and I think United. I think United has the same core of players. They have everything they need, but to an extent, they've had some difficult times and they've had to readjust. While Kaya has stayed strong, Kaya has the exact same core. They've been able to have some extra signings like Marco, Dylan DeBroiker. They've had great signings. So, in my opinion, Kaya has always been a strong team from what I've known. United as well, but I think Kaya have the second place spot for me.
Yeah.
Yun. Okay. So, Coach Mike, can we proceed with our coaching eye?
Yes. So we need to
So,
ask, we have to give again
we,
another clue. Partner, you give
yes,
your clue for Finn. Kasi,
we already have here answers from our Football Life viewers, but we won't be mentioning if it's correct or wrong. So, again, we will be having our uh, coaching eye game with their final answer, but we'll give you again the clue. So, coaching eye, parang kwentong kalookalike ng guest natin, ano? So, I'll be giving out the clues for Finn, who, for me, he's look-alike in football. And Mike naman kay Nathan. So, I'll start again. So, Finn, your clues will be international player, and then he played he played in he
just
played
put,
in the World Cup. Nag-World Cup ba siya, Mike?
yes, yes.
He is one of the top strikers of the
Premier League,
English Premier League,
Premier League, yes.
and then
Oh,
he is wearing color. Well, it's going to be very easy if I'll mention the color.
Don't mention the color or the club.
The uniform,
No?
they usually wear red. So I think that's an easy clue. So
no,
the
there's
viewers
like
can
three
make your
teams that
guess,
red.
who is the
Partner, the winner of this game will have a discount with Decathlon Alabang, ha? So they can guess, the viewers can guess, and
yes.
if the viewers guess it right, then we will give them the prize. All right?
How
So,
about our the guests can have discount also.
yes.
So Mike for Nathan.
Yeah, for Nathan, international player, okay? The same position, midfield or attacking side. He also plays on the flank sometimes, but mostly also move into the middle. And partner, I think he's also left-footed, right? I think he's left-footed.
Maybe
Maybe, maybe. And then also in the Premier League. Premier League. And the same color with the team you're mentioning, partner. Or also somewhat red, right?
he's
He's
wearing number 10
he's wearing
as a midfielder.
he's wearing number 10 and he's a German. All right.
For we'll just mention the club or
No, it will be easy if
no.
we mention the
Yeah,
club.
very easy. So the viewers can help if
Some
you
of
can guess.
partner, some viewers guess Verratti. It's wrong, huh? Wrong. Verratti, wrong.
Meron din Pogba. It's wrong.
Okay, that's good.
Partner, partner, he didn't guess Pogba. I know Sam Pogba. It's just his name. Your stuff, right, Nate? Sam Pogba.
Ah,
So,
si Pogba. Yes.
Okay.
oh, so
So
somebody guessed already. Andrew,
wait, don't
no,
mention.
I will not mention, but Andrew Sinclair, you got it right. So later you just message Coach Mike, or I'll message you also. Okay, you have the prize for the
So
Captain
that's
Alabang.
private message, ha?
Yes.
Nag-PM siya.
No, no, no.
Okay, so
In the football life.
uh Finn, do you already have your final answer?
No.
Okay, so
Uh,
I'll give you another clue so that you can give your look-alike. But you have to, I'll teach you a Tagalog word. You say, mahal kita, vice
Mahal
ganda.
kita. Mahal. Wait. What was that last part?
Yeah, it means I love you, beautiful.
Mahal. So mahal.
Mahal kita,
Mahal kita.
vice ganda.
I don't want to say the last part.
Why not? Come
Because
on.
I don't trust you guys. You guys asked me if I liked that earlier.
Or you just say,
Mahal kita. Okay, mahal kita
Mahal
ABS.
kita.
ABS.
Mahal kita. Wait, what is ABS? You guys have made a boundary. I don't trust you anymore.
no, you just say ganda. Ganda.
Okay, mahal kita ganda. Oh yeah, like that.
Mahal kita ganda.
Yo.
Yeah. So that's already,
So
we will
Nathan,
send that to her, ha? We'll send that to her.
Nathan, ano nga yung nag ano sa inyo? Yung group na nag-cheer sa team.
Stallions.
Yes.
Lakeside squad.
So Lakeside squad, you have to cheer for Vice Ganda, Vice Ganda and Phil, okay? So
That doesn't sound right.
so for
Oh,
how about you, Nate? Have you guessed already? Oh,
Wala.
he's a German player, number 10. Okay. Oh,
oh, we'll give the club, but we will not mention who.
Wait, I have Nate's answer, but I don't have mine.
You have my answer.
don't
Yeah.
don't
I'm not
give.
so familiar with football players.
So we will
Okay,
give
but
club partner. We will
Wait,
give.
Yeah,
can I hear my three again? So international player.
we'll give the clues, but for the both of you. So they both played for English Premier League. Their team is wearing red, so it's either Arsenal or Liverpool.
Yes.
For
The two worst
one is
teams.
a striker, the other one plays midfield. So I think
No
you just
coaching.
look.
No coaching. No coaching.
Is he like current players? Like
Yes,
right?
yes, yes.
Yes, they
Yeah.
are
There's no-
active players.
Who do I? Don't tell me I look like Salah.
Yes.
Yes.
No way, you're lying.
Oh, wait. You look at the picture later. How
No,
about
Salah
Nathan?
has a
Who's-
perm. I have
who's
a
yours,
mohawk.
Finn?
Or is it
Si
Who's
Mo
yours?
Salah.
Mo Salah. Mo
What?
Salah.
Most
Mo Salah? What do you
I don't know.
mean?
German
I look
players.
nothing like that guy.
Nathan, German.
German players na kilala ko.
Number 10. Okay.
Ozil.
Yes. Oh,
Yun.
Yeah, Nate, yours was easy, man.
Okay, we'll show you the picture, huh? Then the
I don't
viewers
even know
can
what to say.
agree.
I'm shook. I'm shook.
Why, you would prefer Pogba?
No.
Would you prefer Pogba? So look at Mo Salah, good looking.
No.
Good player.
I don't look anything like Mo Salah.
no.
You ask Nathan.
He
Finn,
has curly hair.
Finn, no. Finn, look at the nose.
The nose, no.
It's the beard, Finn. It's the
Look at the
beard.
Yeah,
beard.
that's why. Just
Yeah,
because I have
yeah,
a beard.
Yeah, the beard, the hair.
No, not the hair. I have a mohawk. This is blonde. This is a mohawk. Salah has like a perm.
Oh, maybe it's the
You
confidence.
should be honored, Finn.
Huh?
Yeah, maybe
Yes.
it's the confidence.
I can't.
Sounds right.
I'm not. I don't like Liverpool. I can never be Mohamed Salah. I don't like Liverpool.
So that's the reason, huh? You'd prefer Cristiano Ronaldo.
I'm a Man
Maybe-
U boy. I'm a Man U
Maybe
boy.
your abs, huh? You have similar abs with
Are-
Cristiano?
God, there's a picture of me literally shirtless on the Stallion page. Come on, guys, give me a break.
Well, next
I'm
time
with
we'll
your
be
boy
inviting you, huh?
I'm with
We'll
your
be
boy
inviting
Nelson.
you together with Vice Ganda so that it will
Ah,
be
Finn,
more interesting.
Finn, make sure that we will guest you again and you will be able to give goals for Coach Ernie, ha? Because we will just
Yes.
send a quick message to Coach Ernie and then a fast thumbs up is fine already. So you have to grace the league with a lot of goals, all right? Along with me.
Yep, that's the plan.
Yeah, how many goals can you score this season?
This season, uh, I don't know. There's not
Come
a lot of
on,
games.
Cristiano.
I can guarantee 5 goals at least. Five
Five
goals minimum.
only. Oh.
Oh, partner,
Minimum.
partner,
I
Coach
don't want to say too many in only 8 games. I'm not gonna get a.
Nathan.
It's a good league. I'm not gonna get a
Yes,
hat
yes.
trick every game.
I think Coach Ernie and Tito Philbert messaged me, no? 5 goals. Oh, we will terminate the contract. I think, Coach.
Yeah, they won't do that.
Yeah.
They won't do
Sayang.
that.
No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding, Finn. All right.
Yes.
Good.
Ernie doesn't have
Yeah, it's
Ernie.
only 8
Ernie
games.
needs me. He needs these good looks in his team.
Oh, so
He needs Mo Salah in his team, right?
you will have a big
So
tarpaulin. You will be having a big tarpaulin there with Vice Ganda with you in the picture also.
yes.
Why not just me?
Uh, how about you, Nate? How about you, Nate? How many goals can you provide the Stallion? And assist also,
Uh,
assist.
Combined na lang, assist and goals. Pwede ba?
Sige, 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 sige.
So, sige.
He'll
So, I'd
assist
say
my
mga
5 goals.
12 kung combined.
Yun.
Yun.
Set the
So
bar high tayo.
oh,
I think Ronaldo is down. Ronaldo.
yes.
Me.
Messi is having no.
Well, you
Who-
said only you. I said minimum. I didn't say maximum.
Partner, I think Coach Ernie messaged me. I think Coach Ernie needs chat daw, McDaniel.
Yeah.
Coach Ernie's getting at you, Phil.
Yeah, I know. I know.
No,
That's
no.
all you have
Favorite.
to do.
okay.
Favorite position yun eh. Favorite.
Oh, here's what we give on our final. So I think this one will be more
Partner,
interesting
partner,
also.
partner, before we give that question, no, because we wanted to have this time more for these two to be interviewed, but I know they are preparing for the PFL. So for all the viewers of Football Life, we just have to a little bit low down the duration of our interview, right? So partner, go ahead.
So that they can rest.
Yes,
Huh?
yes,
Is that
yes,
the reason? So that they can sleep earlier?
yes. Because Finn will run
Yes, yes.
more.
He will have a date
He
with
needs the rest.
Vice.
No date.
Anyway, we'll be asking you uh, on what will be your wish. It's up to you. It's if you want it for yourself or for football or for your family. But most of our guests, they already wanted the pandemic to stop. But well, for sure, you wanted to stop. But it's better if you give your wish on football or for your club. So can we ask Nathan first? What will be your wish if let's say may genie, binigyan ka ng isang wish para sa'yo?
Syempre, kung yun na yun, malamang wish for the health and safety of everyone. Pero syempre, nasagot na yun nung, like you said, madami nagsagot na ganun. So
Yes, yes.
personally, more personally lang, my wish would be na to have more blessings for the club, no? So right now, it's not easy for any club, for Stallions as well. It's really trying times. But so I just wish na hopefully more blessings will come for the club so that we can help players and the coaching staff for the years to come.
Partner, naalala ko lang 'to 'no, ayoko palagpasin, eh. Kasi nabanggit ni Nathan when it comes to the trying times 'no. Kasi, you've been with, Stallion FC for, the longest time 'no. Um,
Yes.
and I would like to ask this is, what happened on those previous years that Nate Stallion Laguna or Stallion itself felt short always most of the time during the league and the cup, and because you had this victory, I think 2013 pa, di ba? The last time that you won the.
Yeah, long time na.
Yeah, so
2013, I think.
so I think maybe you can just give a quick what do you call this, a comment, or that's why these things are happening, or you think that because you mentioned that this year will be the best year for Stallion, so maybe you can just give a quick sharing on that.
Yeah, so I think we're just trying to find our groove. So if that makes sense. So for the past few years, we've been falling short now. So we just need to find our groove. Once we get it going, I feel like we'll really accomplish it. We'll get that championship back. So hopefully this year, I feel like we can get our groove back.
Okay, nice, nice, nice. Okay, partner, go with Finn.
Before we ask Finn, naalala ko lang, Nathan, ka-look-alike mo si yung teammate ko sa Ateneo, si Pat Usaita. Kilala mo ba 'yon? MVP 'yun ng
Familiar, coach, yung pangalan.
Oo,
Familiar.
so i-research mo ha. Defender
Sige,
namin 'yun.
sige.
Sobrang sipag nun. Pwedeng tanungin mo yung sister mo kung Pat Usaita, shout out sa iyo, rock and roll. So
Okay, coach.
we'll ask Finn, what is your wish?
Um, I think I wish for all the players right now to stay confident and stay healthy. I mean, I know right now it's tough what the league has gone through, what everyone's gone through, but I think I wish that everyone can stay confident, have a sense of hope, and to stay healthy because that's what we all need. The healthier we all stay, the safer we all are. And I think the more confident we all are, the more happy we'll all be once this is all over.
Okay,
Yes.
so um, very well said there, Finn. We have been giving this Nate and Finn to all our guests, no? Before we end up our show, Football Life. Um, for you both, Stallion Laguna players, what is football for you? Now you go first, Finn.
To me, football is life. It's like I said earlier. It was my first love. It was something I just clicked with and has never had any problems with. You step on the field and all your troubles and all your anguish and all your sorrow goes away. It's a surreal getaway of just true passion and love, and it's something to me that will always be that. Nothing will ever change that. Football is just something that everyone should be able to adore and take time away and just say, "This is amazing. This is what we all need."
Okay, how about you, Nate?
Yeah, so for me, football is also a way of life. No? Ever since I was young, I've been playing. So whatever lessons I learn in life, I also apply it to my football. And whatever I learn in my football, I apply it in life. So yeah, for me, I've thought about stopping my career already, stop playing. But then I just can't. As long as I can play, I feel like I'll just be playing until my body says it can't play anymore. So for me right now, it's a way of life, and I want to keep going until as much as I can.
Yes. So again,
Yun.
those were no, very good thoughts from the two of you, Finn and Nate, and thank you very much for gracing our show and being part of Football Life. I hope you had fun, both of you. And
Enjoy
so
naman. Thank you
yes,
for having us,
Thank you for
coaches.
having us.
so
Yeah, it was a
before
pleasure.
Yes.
yeah, before we end, Finn and Nate, maybe you can already give your final words to our viewers in Football Life. All right, go Nate, you go.
Okay, so to all the viewers of Football Life, so I hope you guys keep supporting Football Life. No, so it's a good way to learn about the sport and the people that play and how much it means to them. So shout out lang again to my family, my wife, the Stallion Laguna family, players. I hope everyone's staying safe, staying healthy, and I hope you guys enjoy the rest of your day.
All right. How about you, Vice Finn? Finn.
I just want to say I had a really good time. It was an honor to be here, even though it was I wasn't expected, and I'm glad I got to be able to talk to you guys. And I hope I'll continue to keep watching Football Life. You guys have been great. I think all the topics were great. So for all the fans out there watching, keep supporting. Hopefully you'll see me and Nate again, whether it's
Yes.
back here talking to Coach Mike and Aris, or whether it's on the field when we're playing and fighting for that AFC spot in the cup for PFL. Just know that we're all here, we're supporting everyone, and that we hope you all stay safe, healthy, and that you keep following your dreams and never stop.
Yes.
Yes.
Finn, actually, we wanted to thank you. No, I was asking Nate about it to maybe somebody that can cover up for Balot, and you were there to stand for him. All right. So good job also for you. Okay.
Thank you.
Big player, big player.
Yes. But you tell Balot,
Yeah.
he's not ano,
You tell
he
Balot he owes you.
Yeah.
kailangan niyang ano.
Yeah. So
You'll get his armband,
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah, yeah.
yeah, we miss Balot. So Balot, good luck for the upcoming PFL. Maybe soon, no? Maybe Nathan can help Balot to have that good internet connection eventually.
Okay. So again, thank you very much, Nathan, and good luck sa PFL and with your family. To Finn also, thank you for joining us even with very short notice.
Yes.
So we hope that next time we'll include more pictures of
You,
Vice Ganda and
you.
no more pictures of you with your abs and Cristiano Ronaldo.
Yeah, yeah.
So
Yeah, check it
you
out on the
better.
Stallion Facebook page.
Yes, yes, yes. So
Yeah, so good luck on your season so we can really see your excitement and confidence. So again, thank you for joining us and you rest well, keep safe and hope you will continue supporting our podcast,
don't
You
forget,
share to your
yes,
friends.
uh, Finn and Nathan, don't forget to like and follow Football Life FB page and subscribe our channel, Coach Mike TV and Aris TV.
Yes.
You can watch the
Of
Okay,
replay.
course.
okay. Yes,
You can
coach.
watch.
Yeah.
You can
Of
watch the
course.
replay of this video.
You
Yeah.
Oh,
do
great.
football samba, It's there on my channel. Okay, thank you.
You
You
take.
may rest. You may have your good night rest,
You can.
and
We will
you
just.
may you may research Vice Ganda Fin so that you'll be ready when you have your date.
Coach Ernie will be fixing that for you.
Yes, yes.
Uh-huh.
Sige, we will just do a sum up, Nate and Finn, so you can already leave the Thank you very much.
Thank you.
So
Thank
we'll
Thank
you.
you then, coach.
hoping to
Thank you.
watch you on the PFL. Take care, guys.
Thank you. Ingat din
Thank
kayo.
you.
Yun, partner, gutom ka na, kumakain ka na.
Grabe. Buti na lang andun si Finn pero si Balot alam ko busy yan eh.
Oo.
Pagdating sa ano yan, gabi kasi ang dami niyang activities. Di bale,
Pero
next time siguro.
pero sa mo ba na sa si Balot, no? Kasi nakasama ko yan, no? Very humble na tao, no? Pag nakita mo yan, makikipag-usap sa yan, no? Alam mo yun,
Yung last na national finals na under PFF sa Bacolod ata yon. Isang hotel kami nun. So, yun. Doon kami pero aside from yun dito sa Manila, ay dyan sa Manila, laro-laro kami. So, doon ko talaga nakita. Anyway, we'll set another time siguro habang season na. Then, pwede natin siyang ma-invite ulit. Ano?
Sige, partner, i-shoutout lang natin yung mga humabol dito bago natin i-start yung yung sum up natin.
Summing up.
Yes, nandyan si Christian Ray Rana, nanonood sa atin. Nana Sam Pogba, Andrew Sinclair. Nandyan din si Coach Ernie. Ang guest ni Coach Ernie, si Bruno Fernandez eh. No? And then, nandyan din si Carlo Hizon. Sliter. I can't pronounce the name. So, Jobert. Oh, humabol si Jobert. Raymond. Yan. O to, yung dati nasa Global. Yan. So, thank you for watching guys and staying tuned with us in Football Life. So, yung sum up natin, partner, okay, actually, ang ganda nga nung nangyari, no? Merong konting changes pero at least natuloy pa rin yung natin. No, ang maganda doon sa napakinggan natin partner, no, very important doon sa minention nila, no, yung influence of the family, no, ni Nathan at saka ni Finn, no, malaki yung naibigay na, alam mo yun, influence ng mga magulang nila sa push nila sa paglalaro ng football, especially yung kay Nathan, na yung mismong daddy niya tinuturuan siya. Tapos naman tong si Finn, coach, no? Coach yung daddy niya na hands-on din sa kanya, no? Pagdating sa pagtuturo sa football. Okay? Tapos ang maganda doon, yung dalawang ito, no? Yung optimistic nila, yung optimism nila, saka yung excitement nila to play the PFL, no? Kasi very fresh talent yung makikita natin dito kay Finn. He is very new to the league. Eh ito naman si Nathan, no? Kumbaga he's considered as the veteran already because he's been playing with Stallion Laguna for a long time, no? According to him, he mentioned that he was guiding already the new players. So along with the Balot Doctora, he is the one helping him out in the captain or role or the leader of the team. It's very important also partner, no? Kasi kung ikaw yung leader, you should be an example to the newcomers, no? Especially the new talent that is being part of the Stallion Laguna team. So ang maganda dun sa mga signing ni Coach Ernie, um, very lively yung tao very lively, very
Oo.
energetic. So I hope this player Finn, kasi we've been seeing already Nathan how he plays. So let's see how this Finn can transfer his skill and his talking in the field, no? Because I think he's very motivated, he's very positive that he will be able to do and bring something for the Stallion team. No, that's one thing that we will look up to. Kaya nga siguro pagdating ng PFL, the moment the bubble game started, partner, I think we have to watch the game, no? We have to do some segment for that and then analyze the game as well. And then yun, those banding with the Stallion team was more of a biruan setup. May mga sarcasm, may mga joke time, but it's a good sign for the team because they are bonded. No, it's one good thing that the Stallion Laguna is prepared to engage in the new PFL season. No, I think Coach Ernie really molded the team to be ready and sana na hindi na sila yung ma-short again in this league. So, yun. Partner, you go ahead dun sa susunod.
Yung sa akin siguro, I wanted to highlight yung confidence nila, yung winning mentality, and I think to all the coaches and players who are watching, so you really have to be positive. So if you ask them, even us, we are testing them, we're asking, how will you perform? How will you how will be the result of your team? How's your preparation? Yung positivity and yung winning mentality, yun yung maganda. So, congratulations to Coach Ernie for really preparing them, well, for sure, physically, and ito, mentally ready na yung mga players mo. So, yun tapos ang kulit ni Finn.
Yes.
So it's our first time to meet Finn McDaniel. So he also joined our team for SEA Games. Maganda na yung exposure niya doon, and now he decided to join our PFL. So excited tayo na tignan yung performance niya. And with Nathan, syempre homegrown, laki siya dito. Ang ganda rin ng performance niya before. So I think yun, yung winning mentality ang gusto kong i-highlight sa kwentong football natin sa kanila. And yung sa buhay naman, yun, yung sinabi mo, Coach Mike, na pareho silang na-encourage ng parents nila, yung support ng magulang, kasi nakikita nila, tapos sa bahay pa lang nila, they're playing. Yung kwento nga ni Finn na nagko-coach yung dad niya, andun siya sa ball bag, andun siya naglalaro. So, fresh na fresh yung memory niya. So, I think yun, yung gusto kong i-highlight dito, Pero si Balot, ready ka, invite ka pa rin namin kasi nami-miss ka namin. So, I think yun, Coach Mike.
Yung ano kaya yung ano mo, coach, partner? Ano yung sa tingin mong inaabangan mo ditong darating na PFL? Kasi magkakaroon na ng bubble games eh. I think maganda siguro na mabigyan rin natin ng idea yung mga viewers ngayon, no? Doon sa mangyayari diyan sa bubble game. I think sa Carmona ba siya gagawin?
Yes, yun yung plan nila. Well, we still have to consider yung pandemic nga. So, may mga leagues naman na nag-start na. So, nakita natin yung ginagawa nila, di ba? So, we still have to consider yung social distancing, yung shinare nga nila sa training area mismo. May mga protocols na. So, for sure, magagamit ang social media dito, di ba? So, tayo rin, I think, magiging active tayo. We have to monitor yung games,
Yeah.
tapos kamustahin natin para lahat tayo ma-involve dito sa PFL natin.
Yeah.
Kasi we're doing this really para hindi mag-stop yung football natin dito sa Pilipinas. So, syempre, sisimulan nila dyan.
Partner, siguro
Ah,
ito yung maganda sa mga contribution na pwede nating i-share, no? I mean, as new instructors na mai-share natin yung makikita natin dun sa match, no? Makita natin yung mga viewers kasi wala talaga tayong means na alam mo yun, yung free TV, no? Pagdating sa football. Yan yung challenges kasi kailangan parate nasa cable, 'di ba? Whether it's signal or sky cable. So, siguro yan yung magandang mangyari, no? Na magkaroon ng free TV yung football, no? Siguro, ito na yung means natin kasi associated naman yung mga tao ngayon sa Facebook, 'di ba? YouTube. Siguro in this way, maybe we can share, no? Ano pa yung meron sa football, especially ngayon na magsa-start
bakit
yung PFL.
i-live mo ba, Coach Mike? Kaya mong i-live para
Ang
or meron may mga may nagsasabi na sila magla-live?
I think magkakaroon ng live partner eh. Pero siyempre considering na tayo yung magla-live doon, siguro kailangan pa natin ng mga doon, yung mga approval. Siyempre, we are not really part of the PFL groups, 'di ba? Pero if one way or the other will be invited to do or do something about this to share the game in football life, siguro baka we can do also, 'di ba? So, 'yun.
Pag mahirap ganito na lang, 'di ba? Invite natin after panoorin
Yes.
kasi baka bawal nila yung gamitin yung
Yung
nila, 'di ba?
videos, yes, yung
So,
video.
we'll just invite the players, the coaches, then we'll discuss para tuloy-tuloy lang siya. And then himayin natin, well, tayo being coaches, local coaches, so curious din yung mga provincial players, provincial coaches na matuto sa nangyayaring PFL. Okay?
Alright.
So, kain na.
Partner,
Medyo nagutom ako.
gutom ka na kasi kita ko, no? Pero bago tayo magtapos, no? Magpapasalamat tayo sa partner natin na si Decathlon Alabang no, for always being part of our show dito sa Football Life. So sa mga nandyan pa sa viewers ng Football Life, don't forget to like and follow Football Life page. And syempre, subscribe and watch sa Coach Mike TV and Aris TV. Yan.
You know?
Pero tingnan nyo rin, baka maisama nyo na rin yung partner namin which is Football with Decathlon. So nandyan yung page nila, i-like nyo na rin siya. Alright? So again, sa inyo lahat sa Football Life,
Sinong next?
ang next natin ay si
Si
Coach,
Idol ba yan?
yes, si Coach Norman Figidero.
Frigidero! Alright!
So,
Legend yan, legend.
yung susunod,
Sa Tuesday. Tuesday yun?
yes, sa Tuesday. So yung guest natin will be Coach Norman Figidero.